What's up everyone, I'm Sojin and I'm about to lay down the facts on why Shinee are your idol's idols. I know lots of press people are gonna at me, but I honestly don't care. Shinee is universally loved and respected, period. If you don't like it, go crawl back into whatever dumpster you slithered out of. I am not here for it. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's get into it. So I'm going to start with one of the main things that initially got me into Shinee, which is that they're literal gracious kings. I've never seen a group that's so soft and adorable. Their wholesomeness burns away my darkness and leaves me shining. Haha, see what I did there? But no, dad jokes aside, Shinee is constantly seen on lists of the most kind and well-mannered idols, and even 12 years into their careers, their slate is still super clean, which is pretty miraculous for K-pop. I personally love a soft group of boys that have manners, and it's really nice as a Shawol to be able to trust that I don't have to worry about my princes getting into scandals. I'm sure other idols admire this about Shinee too and want to emulate their behavior so that they don't get caught up in the witch hunts of K-netizens. Seriously, you can't lift a finger these days without K-netizens knocking at your door with pitchforks. I have a lot of thoughts on this, but I'm going to save this for another video. The main takeaway here is that Shinee is angelic and can do no wrong. For my fourth point, I'm actually going to talk not about Shinee, but about their fandom, Shawol. Now, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but we're kind of the best fandom. Just like Shinee are soft and avoid scandal and conflicts, Shawol follow in their footsteps. I've been a Shawol since Shinee World was a thing, and I have to say that we've always been an extremely peace-loving and supportive fandom. Not that we haven't ever gotten into it, but I've never seen the Shawol fandom provoke a fight or try to tear down other groups. We're kinda just over here trying to admire our boys, and we have no issues with other groups or fandoms as long as they stay in their lane. If someone does try to come for Shinee though, Shawols are able to defend them super well and generally handle these disputes in a way that lifts Shinee up rather than putting other groups down. Just recently, a fandom tried to come for Shinee saying that they're irrelevant after 12 years, and even though the boys are in the army, Shawols emerged from the woodwork and trended Shinee on Twitter by listing all of their accomplishments and influence. I really think Shinee is proud to have such a loving fandom, and I'm sure other groups admire Shinee's unwavering fan support, so go Shawol! Alright, for point number 3, I want to talk about how Shinee is a group of 5 soloists, who still very much respect the group as a whole. First of all, the 5 soloists part. It's super rare to see groups in K-pop where literally every member can hold their own in terms of musicality. All 5 members of Shinee have had solo releases that showed off their incredible vocals. Yes, even Minho served us piping hot vocals on his solo track before he went to the army. It's also super impressive when you look at how much the members have developed. When they debuted, Taemin and Minho were hardly singing anything and their vocals were pretty much non-existent. Over the years, they trained and trained, slowly improving their vocals until today, where Taemin is one of K-pop's most famous soloists, and Minho, the group's rapper, is able to release a whole-ass singing track. I don't want to say your faves could never, but yeah, it's definitely something that both fans and other idols admire about Shinee. Also, just gonna add on that even though each of the members have attained a ton of fame on their own, they never think about leaving the group behind and always put Shinee first and foremost. Even while in Super M and doing solo activities, Taemin always introduces himself as Shinee's Taemin, which makes my heart go doki doki every time. Alright, point number 2. Shinee puts out music that's always different. They set the trends and usher in new themes for K-pop. They're never following, they're always on the cutting edge of musicality and experimentation. I think this is maybe the biggest factor that differentiates Shinee from every other K-pop group, and it's definitely a reason that they're so respected in the industry. Whether it's experimenting with tropical house like in View, doing something more theatric like Sherlock or Married to the Music, or bringing the mellow artistry in Good Evening, Shinee never ever play it safe. They don't follow the trends, they make them. At any point, they could have given in and just been like, okay, let's just do something generic that'll get us some popularity points, but they literally have never taken that path. Shinee always pushes themselves and their musical boundaries to produce music that's fresh and that other groups look to for influence. Even after 12 years, all of their releases are iconic, different, and this even extends into their solo music. Jonghyun's solo music was very different from Shinee's group music and also tried out inherently riskier sounds. Same can be said of Taemin and Onu, and Key made his solo album his own as well. Shinee never conform, and that definitely earns them the respect of today's groups. We stand creative kings. Okay, and my final point is what Shinee might be most known for. They're dancing legends. There's not really much to say about this one other than Shinee has released iconic choreo over and over and over and over again. All of their dances are so incredibly memorable. On top of that, they're all legitimately good at dancing and are known for their syncing and ability to pull off any dance. While it's true that today's groups might be doing dances that go harder or are more technically advanced, they still honestly don't hold a candle to Shinee's effortless moves and swag. There's a difference between practicing a lot and being good at your choreo and actually infusing your own energy and style into your dance, which is what a dancer does and what I think is Shinee's specialty. There's a reason that all the kids these days are still covering all of Shinee's dances. Not to mention, they have Taemin, who's the certified dance machine and best male dancer in K-pop. I'm sure it's gonna trigger a lot of new gen fans, but like, facts are facts, y'all. You can stay pressed. Taemin is the best dancer. I've yet to see another group come out with as many identifiably iconic choreos as Shinee, and I know the current groups all look to Shinee as the major idol when it comes to performance. When I saw them live, my jaw literally hit the floor. Their energy and presence was actually insane. Like, I can't even describe it. Even just talking about it right now has me feel in some type of way. So before I go further down that rabbit hole, there you have it. Shinee are kings that have nothing left to prove. They're my idols, they're your idols, they're your idols' idols. I can't wait for all the shallows to emerge when Shinee comes back at the end of this year. It's gonna be so epic, and I'm sure they're gonna release another artistic, iconic song and dance. Anyway, all of my fellow Shellwell and people who have a healthy respect for Shinee, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. If you don't like Shinee, please exit stage left. I literally don't even want your tasteless subscription. Anyway, I'll see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching. Mwah.